Before I get started with this video, I have to give a huge shout out to Lisa Cabrera. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, you already know what that means. Whenever those violins in my orchestra kick up, that means it is about to be a good old, I guess you could say, fun time. So, if y'all don't know who this is Mayo Yiannopoulos, also known as Tinker Bitch. I haven't talked about Tinker Bitch in quite some time. And you know what? This is my first time using the violins on him, and this topic that I'm about to bring to you is the perfect time to actually do it. So, everybody's familiar with the website Patreon. Shout out to all my patrons on Patreon. Well, apparently, Milo Yiannopoulos recently created a Patreon account in which he said he was going to do all these things for his supporters and that he needed the support, and he was trying to gain some crowdfunding cash. Well, that all was good and well for him for about a day until Patreon learned of his actions, and on the very next day, Patreon kicked his rainbow rod riding ass off of their platform. Good for you, Patreon. He goes right into the dumps that Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all other social media platforms have put him in over the last maybe 2 years. Social media does not like this guy, and for very good reason. And as I was reading the article that was sent to me by our esteemed sister Lisa Cabrera, he claimed that he was $2 million in debt. Then he said he was $4 million in debt. I don't know which one to believe, but all I know is the guy is hurting for some cash. Much like Richard Spencer, because he couldn't afford a $4 shot of bourbon. I'm telling you, a lot of these staunch white supremacists, and Milo Yiannopoulos is definitely one of them, are broke as hell. They do not have any type of funds to do it. If you have to start doing stuff like this, you don't have really any funds. And you would think that they do with the way that they peddle their message around so much, but apparently racism does not pay the bills. And we are finding out like Milo Yiannopoulos is definitely one of the ones that fall into that category. But that's exactly what he gets for being the piece of shit that he always has been and what we always known him to be. Had to run that back a little bit. I ran out of time on my orchestra. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying Milo Yiannopoulos getting his one of many wake-up calls, because he deserves it. He has been a problematic person on social media since I've ever heard of the guy. I've never had one good thing to say about the guy, and still won't. He's never had any good thing to say about anybody else. I believe he was also the one that was trying to start up this school, like an all-boys academy or something like that, and it had something to do with something about Trump supporters and something about a privilege academy or whatever. It was something stupid, and that fell on deaf ears very fast. But then, knowing how Milo Yiannopoulos gets down, because I think he had a Tumblr account, and we already know what that's like. And just imagine if he had a Tumblr account posting the stuff that he did, that would have gone away too, because Tumblr is about to ban all pornography, and adult-like content off of their site on December 17th. So he would have lost that too eventually if they didn't kick him off before. But I'm feeling that it would have been some shady stuff going on at his so-called academy as well. I'm just glad all of this stuff is happening to this man. Every time now it seems something comes out about Milo, it is not good. There's no positivity or good auras around this thing. It's just not. It really isn't. And he brought all of this on himself, and I'm willing to bet that he is going to claim that he didn't do anything wrong. He was just exercising his First Amendment right and all of that stuff, even though he's not from the US. So I don't know what the Constitution is like over in the UK where he's from. And when I was looking through like his tiers and everything like that, you know, because on Patreon you have different tiers. He was saying if you donate this a certain amount, you get this. I saw one on there where the highest tier, it says that if it was a $750 tier, it said if you do this, then you can fly, like go with him, I guess, on a vacation, or not a vacation or something, once per year. One of them was saying, oh, I'll give you a call on your birthday and all kinds of stuff. Look, I'm done. And so is Milo. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one.